Today, I'm signing up for Trump Mobile so you don't have to. I just had so many questions about the service. Does group and picture messaging work? Does mobile hotspot work? What's the video streaming quality like? Does RCS messaging work? Does your phone say Trump in the status bar when you activate? And most importantly, what network does it use for coverage? And what happens when you go over the 20 gigabytes of high-speed data? I was just so curious about all of these things, and I'm sure you are too, so let's find out. To sign up for the plan, you can head on over to the website, and here on the plan details, you can actually see it advertises unlimited data with the first 20 gigabytes at high speed, but it doesn't say what happens after that 20 gigabytes. I would just love to know. To sign up, go ahead and fill out all of your details. Two interesting things I've noticed while just filling out this form here. Number one, they try to verify your email and send a verification link, but you don't actually need to verify your email. You can just continue filling out the form. Number two, their device IMEI checker appears to only work for iPhones at this time. My friend Joe from Best MVNO, he tried to enter the IMEIs for his unlocked Android phones, and those didn't work. So you need an iPhone to sign up for Trump Mobile at this time. Once your iPhone is confirmed to be compatible with the Trump Mobile network, you can choose to either get an eSIM or a physical SIM. Most iPhones don't actually support physical SIM anymore, so you're gonna want to get that eSIM. Next, go ahead and enter your billing info. And with your billing info entered, you will see the telecom tax being added to the cost of the plan. And this is really high. I'm seeing $14.52 here in Longmont, Colorado, which is over 30% the cost of the plan. This is higher than the taxes and fees added by AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon. In fact, these are probably the highest taxes and fees I've ever seen. It makes the grand total $61.97 per month, a very big difference than the $47 that was advertised. Anyway, with all of that information entered, go ahead and authorize. Oh, I got a server error. Awesome. Can I click out of that? Okay. With your information entered, go ahead and check this box to authorize T1 Mobile LLC to charge your card on a recurring basis. Guys, autopay is on by default here. That is crazy. And then acknowledge you agree to the privacy policy and terms of use. I'm scared to do it, but then go ahead and complete your order. The email has not been verified. Okay, so you do need to verify the email before you complete your order. I have verified my email. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm gonna go ahead and complete my order. Let's find out what happens next. All right, congratulations. I have paid $61.97. You will receive the order breakdown through email you have provided. You can close this tab and resume ordering process on the other tab page. There's no other tab that's open. What are they saying? All right, so I can activate now or activate later from the dashboard. I kind of want to see my dashboard. Let's click that. Okay, so now we're on the home page. I guess I need to log in. But okay, I don't even have an account. How do I log in? I didn't even make an account. I'll just use my email and say forgot password, and let's see what happens. I should have clicked activate now. Okay, it turns out they do send you an email with a temporary password. They should have probably said that in their activation process, but you can use that to log into your account. I have now logged into my Trump Mobile account. You can see a massive QR code. I'm wondering, is that an eSIM or is that just like a website or something? Should we find out?
Welcome to Trump Mobile.
Oh my God, it's playing a video.
Great news.
It's the how to activate your SIM video. This is where it's completely AI generated and the AI doesn't know what a SIM card is. So that's what that goes to. On the left, you have activate line. And you can see you can activate using a new number, which is coming soon. You cannot activate Trump Mobile with a new number. That is crazy. So you have to activate using your current phone number, which also says coming soon. Wait, how do you activate then? Do I have to call?
If you are calling to sign up for Trump Mobile, please visit our website at www.trumpmobile.com. For any other questions, please hold and our next available representative will be with you shortly.
Trump Mobile, how can we assist you today?
Hey, I just had a couple of questions about the service.
Oh, for sure.
Do you know if visual voicemail is supported?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it'll just depend with your certain device, but yes, it is voicemail supported.
Okay, and is hotspot supported?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and do you know what network is used for coverage?
So it'll be its own network. The 47 plan is specifically through Trump Mobile, so it'll come up as usually T1 and then switch over to Trump Mobile.
But like the underlying network, do you know if it's T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon?
No, sir. Yeah, there's no underlying network.
Okay, so it's just using the Trump network.
Yes, sir. Yep, it'll be through the same lines as like AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. But yeah, it is its own plan.
Okay, awesome. Anyway, I tried to sign up for service, and it says that the website says coming soon. Is it possible to activate, or how does that work?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the only thing coming soon would be the T1 phone. So the phone is only available for pre-order, but the plan itself is available if you go to the 47 plan tab.
Yeah, so I purchased it, and how do I activate?
Yes, sir. So it'll come as a confirmation through your email. So
Okay.
You'll just have to wait for that. Did you get a SIM card or an eSIM?
I went for an eSIM.
Gotcha. So yes, sir. You'll get a confirmation email sent over to you with the directions.
Okay, but it looked like you went to the website to activate. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it'll have you log in. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I logged in, and it says activate using a new phone number coming soon. And it says activate using my current phone number coming soon. So I'm just wondering, how do I sign up for this service?
Yeah, if it signs you up, you should have like a confirmation number, and then usually just log in. Let me see
Yeah,
here.
I'm saying I'm logged in, and there's no option to actually activate the plan. Is that something you've heard of, or are other people not having this issue?
Yeah, I've not had that come up today. Let me see here. Okay, so just give me one moment.
Sure, yeah. I get to test out the cool call holding feature on iOS 26. Wait, did they hang up? I think they just hung up on me. What? Unless the iOS 26 call hold feature didn't work, let's just try again, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna give this 10 minutes and see if we get someone.
Good afternoon. Thank you for contacting Trump Mobile. My name is. How may I be of assistance?
My name is Stetson. I just had a couple of questions about the service. I was just curious to learn more if you're able to help out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do my best. How can I help?
Sure, yeah. I was wondering, I just wanted to make sure my phone was compatible. What network does Trump Mobile use for coverage?
So to find out if your phone is compatible, you would put your IMEI number in there, and it would advise you if your phone is eligible or
Okay,
compatible.
sure. And would you happen to know what the underlying network is?
The underlying network is Trump Wireless. Trump Mobile is a wireless carrier, and they'll use the available towers in your area to provide you the best service.
Okay. Are you able to share what those towers are? Is it AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon?
No, I don't know what the towers are, sir.
Okay, no worries. And do you know if RCS is supported?
I don't know what RCS are. Those are technical questions. I'm just here to help people navigate through the website.
Got it. No worries. Okay. Well, it turns out I did try to sign up, and so another reason I was calling is I was unsure how to activate. Do you know how that works on the website?
So the website is experiencing high traffic. What is the issue that you're having that prohibited you from signing up?
Yeah, so I just go to activate line, and it said I go to activate using a new number, and it says coming soon. And then I go to activate using my current phone number, and it turns out that also says coming soon. So I just wasn't sure how to get my service activated.
Is this for the 47 plan or for the T1 phone?
This is for the 47 plan.
Okay. So you've entered in all your payment information, and it's not allowing you to progress further?
Well, I paid for the service. I got my email receipt, and I created my account. And I go to my account. It says activate now, so I click activate now. And then it says activate using a new phone number, and it says coming soon. And so I say, okay, I click activate using my current phone number, and it turns out that also says coming soon.
Okay, let me put you on a brief hold just a moment.
Okay, sure thing.
Okay, Stetson, thanks for holding. So from what it appears, it looks like when you signed up, there was an instant activation option, and that was not selected. So there is going to take a few hours up to a day for the line to show up active in the portal for you to fully activate it.
Okay, so I should have clicked to activate immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it. It sounded like I could activate later by going to my dashboard, so I was just like, oh, I'll check out the dashboard. All right, well.
No, I understand there can definitely be some confusion there, so that's why I wanted to make sure exactly what was transpiring so I could help navigate that for you.
Okay, so it sounds like I should just kind of wait a couple of days and then see what happens?
No, not a couple days, a few hours up to a day. So if you did it earlier this morning, just give it another hour or two, try again, and then maybe later this evening if it still hasn't worked. But it said up to a day.
Okay, awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And where are you calling from?
The call center is located in Missouri.
Okay, awesome. I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. You take care, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Bye. It is now 24 hours later. Did the website fix itself? Let's find out. The moment of truth? And it did. You can now activate using your eSIM, or you can activate using your current phone number. I think most people who sign up will be switching, so let me activate using my current phone number. I'll say activate port in with eSIM, and I'm going to fill out all the port details. With everything entered, I'm going to click activate now. Why is it saying that all of these, I entered everything correctly? What is going on? All right, let me try again. With everything entered a second time, I'm going to go ahead and click activate now. It says, please be patient. This may take a while. All right, it says, thank you for submitting your port in request. It is now in progress and will notify you once your number is released by your old carrier. So it looks like things are working and I will be able to sign up. But what features are supported? What happens after 20 gigabytes? And will it say Trump Mobile in the status bar? It is now day 3 of trying to sign up for Trump Mobile, and I do have an update for you. Check this out. When I click activate now, activate using my current phone number is on the left, and activate using a new phone number is on the right. So they have switched these menu options. Besides that, no other updates or indications about my number port status. I haven't received any emails, and as you can see, the website hasn't updated besides that one message we saw in yesterday's clip. So what do I do? Well, I'm going to try and port in with eSIM again and see what happens. Everything's entered. What do you think will happen when I click activate now? Let's find out. Please be patient. This may take a while. Oh, it has taken a while. Okay, it says, thank you for submitting your port in request. It is now in progress and will notify you once your number is released by your old carrier. Interesting. So basically no update from before. And what's crazy is I had the phone number on this phone and the number is already gone. You can see that second SIM below AT&T, SOS only. The phone number has already been transferred to Trump Mobile. This happened just a few minutes after I went through this process yesterday, and there's no way for me to activate it. So I guess that means I have to call support again?
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. Our offices are currently closed. Please call back during our normal business hours between 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you.
Wait, what? That's completely different than what the website says. The website says 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, wait a minute. And it says 7 days a week, Monday through Friday. Guys, Monday through Friday is not 7 days per week. It's 5 days a week. Are they open on weekends? What is going on here? It's day 4 of trying to sign up for Trump Mobile, and we still have no answers. We don't know what features are supported, such as RCS, group and picture messaging, visual voicemail, or mobile hotspot. We don't know if it says Trump in the status bar or not. And we still don't know what happens after the 20 gig allotment. Can I sign up today? Let's find out. Okay, another day, another website update. We have welcome back Stetson. The QR code is gone. It just says activate now. We have activate line, which has a new design. It says activate using a new phone number and then activate using my current phone number. These have now switched back. It looks like activate your eSIM line now. It looks like it went through. And we have a little guide on the side now, how to activate your SIM card. And this is where that QR code has moved to. I think it is just funny how quickly this website is updating and changing. Literally every single day it's different. To their credit though, they are moving quickly and the team behind this is updating and improving the website. So I guess that is good to see. Either way, it looks like I can now click Activate Now. So let's click it and see if I can activate my service. Here we go. Please be patient. This may take a while. Drumroll, please. Wow, this really is taking a while. Why am I not surprised? 500 server error. All right, let's click out of this. Okay, home. Activate now. And there's a QR code now. Okay, this is exciting. Guys, is this my eSIM? Okay, scanning the QR code now. Cellular plan. Activate new eSIM. Allow. Unable to activate eSIM. Okay, interesting. That is the correct one. Let's turn off the tele line that was ported out. So now if I do this, cellular plan, allow, and it should activate on that. Oh, unable to activate eSIM. Okay, so it is not, it's not working. I'm gonna have to call support again. Wait guys, check this out. Before I call support, the website continues to be broken. You click activate using my current phone number to switch to activate using a new phone number. These buttons are reversed. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. How can I help?
Hi, my name is Stetson and I signed up for Trump Mobile and I'm trying to activate my line. And it turns out when I scan the QR code, it isn't working for me.
And what error message was he providing you?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So what error message was it providing you when you scanned the QR code?
The phone had an error message that said, let me see here. It says unable to activate eSIM. You can try again or contact your carrier for assistance. And so I'm reaching out to hopefully get help with that.
Okay, so what I will need you to do is go ahead and provide me with your IMEI number.
Sure thing.
Okay, so it does say congratulations, your phone is compatible with our network. And you said it said that it said about your SIM card. It said an eSIM.
That's correct. It's an eSIM. And when I scan the QR code, it goes to download and then I just get that error and it says unable to activate eSIM. And so I tried a few times and I kept getting that error. And so that's how come I'm reaching out.
Okay. So what I have to do is provide you with the email address that you will have to email them and let them be aware of what happened when you scanned the QR code.
Okay.
It's care, CARE, at trumpmobile.com.
Okay, perfect. And so it sounds like I should just email them. It sounds like I should just email them and let them know what's happening.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, awesome. Perfect.
All right. Is there anything else I can further assist you with today?
That is all. Thank you so much for your help today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you again for calling Trump Mobile, and I hope you have a great day.
You as well. Take care. So there you have it. I called support, spent about 20 minutes on hold to be told to email customer care. Awesome. So let's do that. It's day 5, and I have 3 key updates for you. Update number 1, I emailed care@trumpmobile.com, and I actually heard back within 30 minutes. Interestingly though, the email was from Bruce at Liberty Mobile, which really shows you how closely together Liberty Mobile and Trump Mobile are working. And I think basically Liberty Mobile is handling email support, and then Trump Mobile has their own dedicated care team handling phone support and website navigation, which explains why the representatives likely didn't know too much information about the core plan features. Update number 2, as you'd expect, it's a new day, so there is a new website update. Check this out. Of course, right up front, I have my QR code to download my eSIM. That didn't work before, but it might work this time. And there's a new port in section here on the left. This gives you information about porting in your phone number. And check this out. Welcome to Trump Mobile, wireless that works for you when life happens. Thanks for choosing Trump Mobile. Important, please read before you try to transfer your service. Please do not attempt to transfer your coverage until you've completed this essential step. Transfer your coverage. I don't think that really makes sense, but either way, they say contact your current wireless provider to request a transfer PIN, and then have your current IMEI number, carrier name, and account available. Double period. Nice. And then identify your SIM type, either eSIM or physical SIM. And then before you transfer, this is where things get crazy. Before you transfer, we want you to have the best possible customer experience. Once you have all the requirements to place your order, contact customer service to schedule your personal transfer call with a Trump Mobile specialist. They will walk you through the next steps to get your line ordered seamlessly and phone number ported. This is all completely new that didn't exist just the other day. So I'm actually really happy to see Trump Mobile appears to be leveling up the information available and trying to give customers a smoother process for porting their phone numbers in, a process that I really didn't have, as I've now gone 3 to 4 days without access to that phone number. But update number 3, I think the eSIM does now work. So check this out. I go home and I get my iPhone, I launch the camera app, scan that QR code, tap cellular plan, and now I can tap allow. And this time, I actually started this earlier so I know it should work. Boom, it says activate eSIM. So it says carrier is ready to activate, tap continue. Boom, cellular setup complete. After 5 days, we now have Trump Mobile active in the status bar. Yeah, there it is. Wait, that's not the phone number that I ported over. Where did the phone number go? So let me continue. Default line, travel. Okay, travel. I tried to port in a new phone number, and that number is gone. Like, they just gave me a new number. Okay, does it say Trump Mobile in the status bar? We can at least answer that question. The answer is yes. Yes, it does. It says Trump in the status bar. Interestingly, I'm getting LTE. Next question. What network are we activated on? T-Mobile. So we're connected to T-Mobile's network. It's saying 4G right now, but I am in a 5G area. So let me go back. Let me go to the new travel line, voice and data. It was set to LTE mode, so toggle that on to 5G. And boom, instantly connected to 5G. So now we have Trump 5G in the status bar. Should we run a speed test? How fast is this service? So we're indoors, and usually I get pretty good speeds on the T-Mobile network here. So we'll see if there's any kind of throttle or anything like that. Nope. Looks like we're getting full speed T-Mobile service. That is excellent to see. Very fast speeds here, over 800 megabits per second down. And it's looking like pretty good speeds on the upload as well. Okay, the test finished getting 45.8 megabits per second up. That is awesome to see. Now that I have active service, let's find out what features are supported. First, is RCS messaging supported? When I go to send myself a text message, you can see it is still SMS. It says SMS in the message composer. That said, when I jump into the settings app, I did find an RCS messaging toggle. So let's turn that on and wait to see what happens. While we're waiting for RCS, the next question, does visual voicemail work? Well, let's go ahead and set up the voicemail and find out. Okay, so I just called myself and left a message, and it looks like we are getting a message notification here. If we jump into the phone app, it does look like visual voicemail is supported. Look at that. Everything is transcribed and it looks excellent. That is awesome to see. Okay, next, how about Wi-Fi calling? If we go back into settings, and this time we go to the phone app, which is here, let's go down to Wi-Fi calling and see if we can toggle this on. Enable, and boom, it's on. Looks like Wi-Fi calling does work on Trump Mobile. That is, again, awesome to see. Okay, next, personal hotspot. Let's actually go back, go to the very top here, and here we have personal hotspot. Turn that on, and let's see if we can connect. And looking at the list here, there is iPhone 16 AT&T. Let me tap on that. And it says connected here. And then there's a hotspot icon on the Trump mobile phone. So that is a great sign. And let's go ahead and run a speed test and see what kind of speeds we are getting. Yeah, this looks like it is totally working. So that is fantastic to see as well. So the remaining question really is just those messaging features. When we jump back to the RCS messaging option, it is still activating. In the meantime, let's test group chats and picture messages. So let's just send a photo here. I went for a great bike ride this morning, so let me go ahead and send that picture over to myself. And let's just see if it goes through. It sounded like it's sent. Here's that Trump mobile phone. And we're just waiting for it to come through. And there it is. Now let's try and send a picture to the Trump mobile phone. We'll do this awesome picture of the Boulder Flatirons here. And let's just see if that goes through. And there it is. It looks like that image came through. Next, is group messaging working? Let's find out. I have a message queued up here to 3 of my phones that we have on hand. Let's go ahead and send this and see if it goes through as a group or as individual messages. So my iPhone just got it, and it is saying it is a group message. The Pixel on Mint Mobile just got it, also as a group message. And AT&T on the Galaxy S25 Ultra also just got the message. So group messaging does appear to be working just fine on Trump Mobile. And there's the reply. And it took a couple of hours, but RCS messaging did activate. And when I go to text myself, you can see it says RCS at the bottom, and you even get red receipts. So RCS messaging is fully working on Trump Mobile. The only other question is what happens after 20 gigabytes? To find out the answer to this question, I'm just going to download 2 10 gigabyte test files and then test the data speeds after we've used 20 gigabytes of data. The line has now used over 20 gigabytes of data. So what happens now? The moment of truth. Let's run a cellular speed test and see what the data speeds are like. And there it goes. And it honestly looks like we're getting full speeds. So my best guess here is that the system has not yet registered that this line has used over 20 gigabytes. I will use a bit more data and give it some time to hopefully register on the network, maybe an hour or two, and then we'll check in again. It's a few hours later. The line has now used 32.8 gigabytes of data. So what happened to the data speeds? Let's go ahead and run a test and see what happens here. And something interesting is it doesn't show the network at the top. And it does look like this ping test is taking a while to complete here. Usually it's very quick. That actually timed out. Okay, let's go ahead and try a different speed test app and see if this will work. It says connecting right now. But I'm actually starting to be unsure if we even have internet access. See, most of the time, plans with set amounts of high-speed data, such as Trump Mobile, they will typically give you 20 gigs at fast speed, and then after 20 gigabytes, they'll give you unlimited data, but at slow speeds, sometimes 128 or 256 kilobits per second. Fast enough for features to work, but pretty painfully slow. And here, it looks like internet is not working at all. I actually tried loading up coveragemap.com a little bit earlier, and Safari couldn't open the page because the server stopped responding. So it looks like on Trump Mobile, if you go over your high-speed allotment, data is shut off completely. Now, this could be potentially a problem because sometimes if your data is shut off, then features such as picture messaging may not work. So let's quickly try and just send that photo again and see if that goes through. And no, you can see the message was not delivered. This means that when you exceed 20 gigabytes of data on Trump Mobile, not only will your data be shut off, but certain features and functionality that rely on at least a little bit of cellular data will stop working. This includes picture messaging, group messaging, visual voicemail, and potentially RCS. So that is definitely disappointing to see. This is also why a lot of cell phone plans include unlimited data at slow speeds, such as 128 or 256 kilobits per second, so that even if your data is slow, these features will continue to work. Either way, that has been my first look and experience of Trump Mobile and my comically long 5-day process of signing up for service. I'm Stetson, and I hope this has been helpful, or at the very least entertaining, and I'll see you next time.